Hey guys, what's up? Shin0555 here, back with another drawing video. It's Sunday, so we're back drawing some more stuff. Today's video we're going to be drawing Madara Uchiha from Naruto, and this video was requested by I Hate Myself. Love your username, man. Now, you're actually, I Hate Myself's a really good friend of the channel, so go check him out. Really good friend. So yeah, I love doing your requests, and Madara is a cool one. I definitely like Madara Uchiha. One of the really cool Naruto characters. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That really helps me out. And yeah, without further ado, let's get our pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off drawing Madara here, what we are going to do is start with a nice, decent sized circle. This is going to be the start of his head. And keep it light, we are just doing a gesture right now. So you make a nice decent sized circle, and then you could do the crosshairs for the face. So it would go down like this. The line going across would be about here, and it would kind of curve up, because he's kind of looking like down at us, so his head's kind of tilted up. So it'd have a nice little tilt going up like that. And after you get that done, we can kind of draw in the jaw here by extending this line down, kind of meeting where this line ends, and kind of going up. So you should get like an anime head shape like that. And then we're gonna get his neck, which is kind of like just this big cylinder that goes underneath his jaw there. And then his shoulders are going to kind of be out like this. And we're going to just kind of gesture in his armor as well. So it's kind of like this L shape, so it's going to go down and then over like an L. And it's going to have like a little spot here, a little one there. This one's going to kind of curve up, go down. We get that L again. We get like a little bump over here, and it's going to go out like that. We're going to get a little chest plate at the bottom here, which is going to be this little like rectangle or square. Here is going to have two lines going down here connecting them. And then for his hair, it would just be this kind of big kind of line that goes around like this. And that's pretty much all you need for the gesture, so we're going to just jump into it. So what we're going to do here is, I actually like starting out with his nose for this one. So we got where his eyes are going to be. If you want to gesture it in, his eye will be about here. So his nose is going to be about here. And basically to draw his nose, what I like to do is start right around here. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw a nice little curve shape. And keep this light because we're not going to keep it. So nice little curve shape just to kind of get like where his nose is. But we're just going to use this like little U shape for his nostrils. So basically drawing his nostrils, it's this little curve line. And then a circle at the end, kind of like a comma, and then we're going to just draw a comma going the other way, like that. And now we can actually use this line a little bit more. Basically we're going to draw a lot of shadow shapes in this one. So this is going to be the first one. So it's a line going straight up where the nose is, and it's going to form this kind of triangle, like this. And you can actually shade this in as well, because this would all be black. Like that, and when you do that, you want to erase this line right here, so you're just left with a triangle. Alright, now that we got that done, we can kind of jump into his eye here. And his eye's not too bad, and luckily we just have to draw one of them. And if you need help spacing things out, you could start like right above where this eye is, right here. And then we're going to get basically like this triangle that goes down like this. And that's going to be where his hair is going to be too. I just want to mention that before we jump into the eye. So now that we got the eye here, and we kind of have like this hair to kind of gauge it, because the hair is going to kind of cut off like 1/3 of the eye. Not exactly half, but like a third. So keep that in mind. So the eye is going to be right about here like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to start here and just draw a line curving up. And then start right about here, and then just draw it curving over, and then going down slightly right about there. And here we're going to get a little bump for the tear duct. It's going to go up and in a little bit, then straighten out around here and kind of go up here. And then this section of the eye is not too important because we're going to, like, the hair's going to cover it up, so we're not going to draw it. But we're going to just draw it now just to make sure everything's right. But when we draw the hair, we'll just erase it. So basically what we're going to do is give him his eyelashes now. And it's very simple. What you're going to do is start right about here and just draw a line that hugs this kind of like upper line like this. And it's going to curve down like that. And here you're just going to extend this line out and make it a spike. And then all of this in here will get shaded in. Like that. So you just want it like thicker, really. And we'll erase some of that. Some of the overlap here. I actually have a better eraser. I should be using that one. So the non-existent eraser that's on this pencil. And if you want to, you can kind of make this bottom line a little bit thicker as well. Not too much, just a little bit. But you should be good with that. And then he has the Renegon, which means we're not going to draw his eyes like we normally do. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to start with the pupil here, and it's just going to be this little half circle. And then all you do is just draw a series of circles kind of like equal distance away from one another. Like this, and they just get bigger and bigger, and that's pretty much it. Very simple, actually. And now we could draw his eyelid, which is a very simple shape. It's this kind of curved line going up like this. And then we're going to start with this nice big curve that goes across the top of the eye like that. And then we could draw on his eyebrow. So his eyebrow is going to start really close to where his eyelid is, so right about here. And what you're going to do is just draw a curved line going down, and then it's going to go over. So you get kind of like a check mark almost. And it's going to go over and then down like that. And it's going up because he's kind of like mad or annoyed. And then you're just going to draw a line hugging that, and it'll just connect into it like that. And you could also shade in the eyebrow as well. And now before we jump into his hair, we'll do his mouth and then like his face outline. So his mouth's pretty easy. What you want to do is the mouth will be there'll be a corner right here, and then the other corner will be about there. Let me move it in a little bit. So right about there, I'm going to get the better eraser. There we go. And what you're going to want to do is basically just draw a line going that starts down and then kind of curves up and straightens out at the middle. And then same thing on this side. So it's going to have a dip down, kind of curve up slightly, and then straight in the middle. Like that. And then we'll erase the middle part of the line right there. And you're just going to put like a very slight like V. Like that. Very slight. Basically get a shape like that. And then for his bottom lip, all you need to do is draw a nice little curve line underneath. Like that. And very similar like this shadow shape that we have here. We're going to get another one here like this. Will just be a little U right underneath. And you could shade that in black for like a little shadow. And now that we got that done, we could draw in his jaw. So again, luckily his hair covers a lot of his face. So his jaw would kind of just go down and then over. And then basically all you want to do is just straighten it out a little bit. And then when you get to his jaw here, it's like a straight line across. And it has a slight curve to it as it goes up. And then over and in like that. Very simple. So it's pretty much this head shape, just a little bit flatter where you get to the chin there. So with that done, we can zoom out a little bit and draw in his first hair bang here. So he has like one really long bang, and to draw that in, we're going to start right about here. And you just draw a nice, strong curve line going down like that. And then from here, you're going to basically just make a big spike that goes up and then over like that. So there's one, and anything that's inside this line you can erase. So we're good there like that. Now the next strand of hair is not as long. So, oh, actually, before we do that, you kind of get a V here. So like a little bit before this line ends here. So we're going to go a little bit under it. We're just going to draw a V like that. We're going to send this line out a little bit more. And then pretty much the same shape here. We're start right about here. Let's be this big curved line that curves down, gets to about there, and then curves up like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take a break from the hair. And we'll come back to this last because we're going to draw kind of like everything in front of it now because it's kind of behind everything. So what we're going to start off with drawing is this armor piece of his right here because it's actually very simple. So here we got our little shape here and we're going to start with this part. And basically all you do is do a nice little curve line right here and then it just straightens off as it goes to the edge of the paper. And then here what we're going to do is start at this edge and we're going to just darken in this L shape that we have. Goes down and then over like that. And then what we're going to do is just draw a curve line curving up and then just a line hugging this L shape that we have here. Like that. And then here just simply draw a line curving down and then in to there. And now for this one, pretty much the exact same thing, just going this way. So we're going to start with that L shape. And then we're going to get another line that hugs it really closely. And now here, we're going to kind of do this one, but in reverse. So we're going to draw the top one first. So we're going to start here, draw a curved line that curves up, straightens up here, and then goes in right about there. And then here, we're just going to go a straight line going across like that. All good. And now we could draw on his neck. So we're going to start with like his shirt. So his shirt kind of has like a little bit of like a turtleneck to it. So to draw that in, we're going to just draw a curved line that cuts across this oval or cylinder that we had, like that. And then just draw a line going up like this. And then a little curved line right here just to indicate that it's wrapping around. And it'll go down a little bit and then curve in like that. And you get another little curved line right there. Alright, now we could draw in his little chest plate. And it's very simple. We actually could just follow the gesture that we have right here. It'd just be something like that. Just this little rectangle on the bottom. And then here what we have is you're going to just get 2 or 3 parallel lines. You're going to get one here. And you're going to draw another one right there. And then just one more like that. This is kind of like the rope keeping the chest plate there. And then here we're going to do the exact same thing. So nice little curved line. A parallel line to that, and then one more to that one. Like that, very simple. And then here, we're going to get, he's kind of like folding his arms, so we do see a little bit of like the shirt fold here. So all you do is just draw a line going up, and then kind of curves over like that. And then you get another one that bumps out, and then curves over and up. So it's one fold. And then here, what we're going to do is get a line that goes up, and kind of curves over like that. Very simple. And now finishing off this part, you're just going to get a curved line here like this. And now we're actually going to add some shadow shapes here. So we're going to add a shadow shape underneath his jaw. So basically you're going to get a curved line that starts here and just kind of curves like under his jaw. So it's going to go here. We're going to follow it. It'll be about there. And then from here, here, and here would all be shaded in black. Making it a little bit dynamic. Like so. And now what we're going to do is finish off the spikes that he has going down here. So there's actually another one that's going to go down here and actually intersect here a little bit. So if we draw a curved line, it'd pop out about here. And then curve over and up like that. So it'd be about here. So you get a little spike. We do have a little bit of overlap here, so I'll erase that. Because he does have a spike poking out a little bit. So you get that. And then it would kind of curve up and stop about here. So if we follow that line, it would connect there. Like that. And then you're going to get another one that kind of goes up right about here like that. And now here you're just going to get kind of like two spikes. We'll start right about here. You get a spike going out here like this. And then just one more that goes out right about there. And honestly, this line's a little bit too long. We can shorten that down. And while I'm erasing, might as well erase all like the head gesture that we're not using anymore, because we don't really need it. And again, this is why you draw light when you do the gesture. So like when you do erase, you're kind of just left with the lines that you want, instead of having a whole bunch of just dark lines everywhere. Really good habit to get into. Like when you sketch real light. But now we're cleaning it up a little bit. Whoops, almost dropped my pencil. Well, I did drop my pencil. Like that. This is going to be slightly shorter right about there. We're going to get this spike right here. Remake that V. Get this line going down like that. Get this spike going up like that. And we're looking pretty good. Oh, I almost forgot to draw the cracks on his head, because this is like revived Madara. So basically, if you want to just draw a normal alive Madara, you just don't put these cracks in here. But if you want to, it starts about here, and it's basically just this kind of like jaggedy kind of curve line that goes up, over. You'll make it like split into two right about there. And then there's one that goes like across his nose here. And a tip for the one that goes across his nose, you want it to curve up and then down. So it's going to go up and then just kind of curve down, split off into two parts here. And if you want to give it a little bit more weight, you could put like a little other crack here and like another one that branches off and connects back into the line like that, to give it a little bit of variety. But there you go. If you want to draw a live Madara, just don't put the cracks. Very simple. And now all we need to do is just draw in his hair, which his hair is actually super easy. It's just kind of like a series of spikes that go down here. The only thing you have to look out for is this spot right here, because this is where the hair kind of changes direction. So what you're going to want to do here is draw a spike curving out here like this. And it's going to go off the paper a little bit. But it even did that in the reference photo, so like that. And then you basically just draw a series of spikes here that will just kind of curve over and then down, and then they kind of stay up around here. But then you're going to hit a point where you're going to go over, and now we're going to start angling them down. So this one, and as they go down, they kind of get a bit longer. So you get one there like that, and then we're going to get another one kind of curving down like that, and another one here, another one like that, another one around there. And you pretty much do the same thing on this side now, but this is where the spikes change direction, so they're going to curve this way now, and then in, and there, and there. This one kind of curving in a different way just to break up the shape a little bit. Maybe make this one longer. Just a little bit, just to break up the shape. So there you have his hair. And now we could draw like his, I think it's like a fan. He has like a fan on his back, but we just see the handle here. So it's just two parallel lines that go down like this. So you get like one here, one here. And then all you do is draw like curve lines going across like this. So you get one here. You're going to get one going in like the opposite direction, one a little bit straighter right there. So this is all like bandages. So you basically just draw like series of parallel lines kind of like intersecting one another like this. There's no real rhyme or reason or like an exact way to do it. As long as you're doing like parallel lines that are kind of like wrapping around this object here, it should look okay. Something like that. You don't have to be super exact. And now just a little bonus, since it's just his head, if you want to do a little bit more detail, I can show you the shadow shapes for the hair. So they're actually not bad at all. So it's pretty much like this side's going to be shaded. So all you do here is right about here, you're going to get like a really big V shape like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get a little spike that hugs this portion of the hair like this, and it'll go up and then touch this line about here like that. And then here you're going to extend this out a little bit, and then just kind of go in like a series of spikes. You're going to get two. This one's going to follow like this bang or that hair strand. This one's going to go up, down, and this one will kind of go up and then like curve into that. And then I didn't do it in my original because like it just be too much ink, really. If you want to, you can shade all this in black. If you're just doing like a sketch of it. Or if you're doing like an ink, this would all be black. So all this hair right here would all, I'll just shade it in just a little bit, just to give off the idea. I won't waste too much time on it. But you get the idea, and you can shade it in a lot cleaner than I'm doing right now if you're taking time with it. But it does help, and I did want to like do some shadow shapes in this one since we are just doing a head. But as you can see, maybe shade a little bit more in the middle there. There's a lot of white still. Let me just clean this part up a little bit. But again, it would look something like that. And if you want to, and like want to extend the shadow shapes a little bit more, you can make like a nice one, like right here. It would go down, follow the bang, kind of stretch out where the eyes are, and start right about there, and then go down. And then you like shade this in black as well. If you want to do like a real, almost like hard comic booky type of shading, it would look like that. And then another one would go down here and just kind of follow this bang. And you'd shade that in as well. Like that. But, yeah, that's pretty much how you draw Madara Uchiha from, Naruto. Not too hard. Again, we just focused on his head, so it wasn't all too bad. I will put the sketch that we just did up here, so you could take a nice look at it. I'll put the inked version that I did beforehand up there as well. And as you can see on the inked version, I did do the shadow shapes for the hair. I just didn't ink it out, because, like, it would take forever. I was using like this little ink pen. It's not like a thick one. So it would just take forever to shade all that in black. But if you're doing it on your own, feel free to do that. Anyway, thank you again. I hate myself for the request. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you could draw Madara now. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. And if you guys have requests, I do take them. All you need to do is leave what you want me to draw in the comment section below. Other than that, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That really helps me out. You could follow me on all my socials. I also have a Discord if you want to join that. And that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Okay, thanks. Bye. Later.